Right, we're gonna do chapter 7. Um, my mother and brother are still inside the house, so most likely I'm going to be more quiet than usual, but I'll try. I'm also gonna play some music because it's starting to get boring, just reading and having nothing doing in the background. So let's go put this on repeat. Just give me a minute. This won't be cut out because I don't feel like it. There we go. Good, I hope this isn't. No, I can multitask. So this is chapter 7, the arrangement. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 more chapters to go. There we go. Discord was still laughing when they arrived at their destination. Does he just have a laughing disorder? Fluttershy gazed up at the floating dark castle. Cotton candy clouds surrounded it. Oh, sorry. Cotton candy clouds surrounded it, raining chocolate milk. Like what I've done with the place, does Draconicus asked her. It's, she stammered, lovely. Is she being sarcastic? Or the other thing? Wait until you see the inside. Wait till you see the inside. Sorry, my brother is still in here and I don't like it. Let's keep on going though. He carried her to the door and opened it up. Fluttershy's eyes widened at the interior. It was like looking at a drawing by MC Escher. Who's MC Escher? Who is that? Like, I need that explained. Oh well, I'm sure if Disney will tell me. With stairs leading to nowhere and doors hanging sideways. Welcome to my humble abode, Discord said proudly. Or should I say, our humble abode. What do you think? She put her hoof to her head. I think I'm getting dizzy. He chuckled. You'll get used to it, my dear. After all, this is your new home. My. Overwhelmed with it all, Fluttershy fainted in his arms. He summoned a daybed and set her down gently. He gazed in triumph at his prize. So innocent, he thought. Oh, wait. So innocent, he thought. Well, we'll soon fix that. I can't remember how Cadence sounded. Ah. Can't remember how Cadence sounded like. She sacrificed herself for us? No, that's Twilight. She sacrificed herself for us? Cadence asked in wonder. she thought it was. She thought she was the only one who could do it. Applejack explained solemnly. Oh, it's still Cadence. He told us what her freedom would have cost, but I never would have thought Fluttershy. She buried her face into her husband's shoulder. That creature has gone too far this time, Luna bellowed using her traditional cantaloupe voice. We motion that we go to the castle and demand he return the Pegasus at once. Celeste put a ring around her. No, sister. If the agreement made is broken, Discord could unleash his chaos again. Oops. But, she stammered, you can't expect us to allow such an innocent soul to be tied to that monster. This is all my fault, Twilight whimpered. I'm sorry, Princess Celestia. I failed you. Celestia raised an eyebrow. How have you failed me? Oh, wait, that's not Celestia. My student, how have you failed me? You left me in charge of Equestria, and it was put in danger because I didn't take precaution. And I let one of my best friends accept a fate worse than death. No, you didn't. She's having the time of her life, I bet. She hid her face in her hooves. I'm a terrible ruler. To be quite honest, she is. Twilight isn't a great ruler. She's not, you know. She stopped crying as Aminta lifted her chin. Being a ruler means one has to make difficult decisions for the good of her subjects. There was nothing else to be done. It should have been me then. I could have handled him. I could have. I am as distressed as you are. But this was her choice. This good may do terrible things, but believe me when I say he won't bring Fluttershy any physical harm. How do you know that? Well, how else do you think he knew me so well? We dated before. His nature is to corrupt what is orderly, not to inflict pain. Some creatures are not as evil as they seem. So, Pinkie Pie sniffed. What do we do now? All we can do now is pray that Fluttershy will be safe and move on with our lives. I need to put something else on because I'm so bored of the same thing repeating. There we go. Right, so let's continue with this. When Fluttershy had gained consciousness, she was lying on her couch. She glanced at her surroundings and the ring around her neck, realizing that the events of the day hadn't been a dream. She sighed heavily. She had accepted Discord's proposal, saved the princesses, lost her friends and freedom all in one day. How could things possibly get any worse? Now she was engaged to the Lord of Chaos with no escape. Speaking of which, where was Discard? Her answer came sooner than expected as a creature materialized above her. She squeaked and jumped to the back of the couch in surprise. Where was he? Was he like watching her while she slept? Because that's a bit creepy. You know, just a tad. Just a teeny tiny tad. Have a nice rest, my dear, he asked. She struggled to get her words out. How long was I out? About an hour or so. I took the time to decorate your room. You like green, right? Sure? Of course this living arrangement is only temporary until we are married. Then we'll be sharing a room, he said slyly. Fluttershy shivered at the thought. When is this wedding exactly? Oh, it could be next month, next week, or even tomorrow if you like. Tomorrow? That reminds me, we need to pick out your dress. I know it's bad luck for me to see it and all, but given the circumstances... don't you think... Alright, I'm just making sure it wasn't... don't you think... She found herself standing on a pedestal facing 3 mirrors. This god was dressed as a tailor and taken her measurements. Now let's see, I'd say you're a size 4, am I right? Aren't you going... She watched in shock as this god made several wedding gowns appear on her body. Too frilly, too casual, too flowery, not flowery enough, too white, too blue. He stopped at an ivory-coloured gown with green trimming, a thin veil draped over her head from a crown of blue daisies. Why, darling, he purred, gesturing towards her reflection. You look beautiful. Your fiancé is very lucky to have you. Oh wait, that's me. She couldn't take it any more and shouted, Discord! Yes, my dear. She turned to face him. Don't you think tomorrow's a bit soon? He pretended to think about it. No. But I hardly know you as it is. Do I need to remind you of the terms of our agreement? I'll still marry you, just not yet. Care to explain your reason behind this? Well, you see. Oh, come now, dear. Let's not be strangers. Tell me. She gulped. It's just that I always thought that when I got married, I would fall in love with him first. Oh, there would be plenty of time for that. Felicia swallowed her fear and narrowed her eyes at him. You said you would give me whatever I desired, right? The Scot fiddled with his hands. I did say that, didn't I? Well, I decided that we postpone our wedding. And you said you wanted a willing bride, right? I did, but I'd be more willing if we got to know each other first. He was starting to get very annoyed and felt like turning her into an orange. But he took a deep breath and calmed down. It was obviously going to take a lot to get through to this party, regarding the fact that she had been the only one who had resisted him in the labyrinth. He had to take this one step at a time. Very well, my dear, as you wish. He snapped his fingers, making the gown and mirrors disappear. We'll postpone the wedding for now. Until when? She could not help but ask. An idea struck him. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what, he continued as he circled her. Every night I will ask you a teensy question. If you don't give me the answer I want, I will keep asking you until you do.